This podcast is rated R for restricted. Under 17 requires accompanying parent or adult guardian. Mission 250.
Welcome to the Mission 250 podcast, where we have almost watched all the best movies of all time, but now we're in award season, so we're pushing off the inevitable. 5 movies left on the list. Will we ever get to them? Nobody knows. One of us is taken out by some random accident in the meantime. We're probably never going to finish it, so let's keep making that more and more likely as we push out the list.
Actually, I mean, I feel like that makes it a little bit more urgent.
So we're not going to do anything about it, are we? No, we're not changing it at all. Yeah. This week we went to the theaters, and we saw Park Chan-wook's newest movie, which is called No Other Choice. It is going to be an Oscar consideration, I'm sure. It got a bunch of Golden Globes. It's Park Chan-wook is kind of a darling, I guess. You can kind of credit him for putting South Korea on the map a bit to Americans. Right. Oldboy was like a huge contributor to that back 20 years ago when it came out. But yeah, he did The Handmaiden as well.
That's one you really like, I think. Right?
Love The Handmaiden. We're doing that for next Halloween. It's not necessarily a horror movie, but we're bottom of the barrel scraping.
I mean, we didn't do any horror movies last Halloween, right, so that's fine.
I've already broke that barrier, so we can do whatever the fuck we want. If it might disgust you, then it might be a Halloween movie. So that'll be good.
Okay.
All right. No Other Choice. See it in the theaters, stream it or skip it. I say stream it.
I say skip it.
Wow. I say see it in the theaters if you like foreign films.
Got a caveat there, don't you, John?
I do. I have to, but
it's not good enough for people who don't like foreign movies, is it?
Right. Those are extremely long as well.
We'll discuss that.
Yeah.
All right. So TC's going. So it goes TC, me, and then John. So TC, 20 seconds first.
Ready?
Yeah.
So there was no other choice for us to watch for movies.
There wasn't,
because this was long.
Nodding.
It was arduous. It was well produced and the production value was really high. But I was bored out of my mind. And there just wasn't enough movement in the killing to warrant it being scary.
It's Marty Supreme all over again. Oh no.
I mean, I don't know.
It's these award season movies. They're the fucking same.
Yeah, there's nobody left in these awards teams. That's why.
Yeah.
Everyone's flocking away.
All right, 20 seconds. I enjoyed this movie at a very high level. I laughed a number of times throughout it. I thought the silly humor was pretty silly, but I didn't think it fit particularly well in the rest of the movie, it being dark. It wasn't dark enough to be dark at all. And the overarching kind of story it's trying to say, the moral stuff, I don't agree with or understand, or I just don't like it.
Yeah, right. Because at the end, you're supposed to make it like he's, whatever.
I already know all this, right? Why are you telling?
Yeah.
Anyway,
right,
go ahead.
Right. John.
So I somehow got carried along by the film. I still don't know what to think of it. I'm trying to understand it. It's almost like we listen to a really complex album or something, and you walk away going, huh. That's sort of the feeling I got. So I'm kind of interested in discussing it with you. I like that feeling, and the end really got me for some reason. I really got nailed by the ending. And so that probably leads to my walking away feeling positive. I was crying like a little baby.
What?
I know. I'll explain.
The paper. Oh, it's so beautiful.
So for everybody listening, that makes no sense.
If you haven't seen the movie, we are fucking confused.
I am insane. I have a problem.
That is
I'm not saying
backwards.
I'm not in any way trying to imply everybody should.
I went to a full theater. I went on a Thursday night, not opening weekend, to an art house theater, 117 seats. I know that because it says it right on the door as you walk in. Completely full.
Sweet.
Not one wet eye in the theater at the end of the movie.
I know.
Why would there be? It makes no sense.
Speaking of which, though, I went to the Gray Duck Theater has been renamed to the Pops Theater, which is kind of a bad name, makes it sound like it's for old people, but it's still awesome, and I really enjoyed it. We had a half full theater, really comfy seats. If you're in Rochester, Minnesota, go see it. Go see independent films at Pops Theater. It was really fun. Just a very nice, relaxed atmosphere there.
What kind of snacks they got? They got beer. They got popcorn.
We are not affiliated with the Pops.
They don't serve alcohol, but they had some. It was free popcorn night, so that was nice.
That's a big deal. Yeah. Popcorn's expensive.
I know. So, but
I spent $9 on popcorn.
I like the style that they're running. It was great to see again. I haven't been not since last time I went to when it was Grey Duck, but also I miss going. What was that theater in Brookline?
Coolest Corner Theater.
Bush Corner Theater. That was
I
a cool
missed
theater.
that.
We used
I
to
missed
have
that.
class in there.
Yeah.
I think I've said that before.
Yeah, and I miss going and seeing all the indie previews. Not the usual trailers, but all the indie trailers about the
those are cool.
What's the spy film, the Brazilian spy film that's coming up that I think we really should go see.
The Secret Agent.
The Secret Agent.
Yeah.
Yes, that was like it was, that was again one of the previews because it's going to be playing there.
Nice.
But it was
we had a Surat preview, which was another
Yeah.
foreign movie that's going to get some Oscar nods and stuff. So
Oh,
theater we
did
went to
you
also does the.
Did you see the one about the video game one? It's like it's like an old 80s Mac guy gets sucked into some kind of video game. It's like Zelda meets something else.
Sounds like Jumanji 2.
Crap, what is it's called? It had a very odd name. Anyway,
Are you sure it's not the fourth Jumanji movie, John? Because it sounds like
no.
there's Kevin Hart in the trailer.
No,
Was
it
Kevin
had
Hart in there?
like the old school Macintosh with the hard discs that you put in, the 3.5 inch discs. Right?
The Apple IIe's, yeah.
Right. It was kind of around there.
I mean, did it look good? It sounds like it did.
It did look fun. It looked really interesting. It's like Eraserhead meets the Legend of Zelda. That was like the tagline.
What?
Obex.
I'm not sure what to picture there.
OBEX.
OBEX. All right, let's keep an eye on that one. That
The
sounds
trailer
interesting.
looked really, really interesting.
Is it an American film?
It's like an early '90s Odyssey. It's I think so. Yeah, it wasn't subtitled, so it's English.
That's cool art at the very least. Looking at the artwork
Right?
for the poster.
Yeah. No. It looked really intriguing.
Oh, it's playing here in 3 days.
Yeah. So there we go.
Hey, look at that. What movie were we talking about here? John,
I have no idea. We're way off track
John,
now.
I
we're
want you
talking
to
about No
explain
Other
to me
Choice. Sorry.
why. First of all, I don't know if I can handle not knowing why you cried at the end. I think you have to explain that first.
I can explain. I think it is a very simple juxtaposition of the horrible things this guy did, the horrible sort of life that he was living, the horrible work environment, that everything kind of sucked. This was kind of another thing where he's like, they value their jobs, they value their lives. He doesn't know what to do with himself without having that job. There were some plot holes in my mind anyway. I just didn't get it, like exactly why he came up with the plan he did, but whatever. But
They had a moment on the couch, John. They mentioned it jokingly, and then they stared off in the distance together, and the camera panned out slowly, and you're supposed to put it together. I
love the pans. I love the cinematography. I love the way the camera moved in this film. I was really enjoying that most of the time. I know it did move slow, but I was happy. I was sitting there in the theater with my free popcorn. I was happy.
He's like, take all the time you want. I'm away from home.
I don't need to go
Take
home.
as long
I
as you
can do
want.
this
7
for
hour
hours.
runtime, go
You guys
for it.
keep on going.
And I know we have Begonia where it's like, fuck it. Everybody sucks. We're all just going to die. Let's blow up the planet, right? So we have an ending there. I think the juxtaposition of this realization that his little girl's drawings were her own annotations for music and hearing her play beautifully, that really moved me. It's the importance of that. It seemed to this shows the beautiful side of humanity, shows what we're capable of outside of the context of everything else. And to me, that was really beautiful and moving. And I just, somehow it just hit me. It just hit me really hard. And I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's because my daughter does dance and is really into it. And is
So it's not related to the movie. It's
quite,
like
no,
some
but
other
it is
shit.
an artistic expression. It is something very beautiful about doing something that we do as humans. That is just a creative expression.
Right, but the whole point of the movie is that if you're going to go that route, then you're going to accept the fact that he murdered a bunch of people in order to have that happen, right?
It's the juxtaposition of this. No, what to me is the contrast of the shitty part of all of our lives and the bad direction we're all going in, and that he built his just being a paper guy. You're fucking killing trees, right? But it really wasn't more about justifying his actions or anything. To me, it was just more about there's still something good in being alive, in being creative, in doing things.
I feel like that wasn't.
I
I
didn't
don't
get
think
that
that was
either.
really the
I'm telling
takeaway
you,
most people probably had.
That's fine. I'm telling you why I responded. It's okay.
I know.
I'm not
I
I
saying
like it when you
anybody
fill in
else
your
should
own
feel
little
this way.
endings there for
Yeah,
yourself.
I know. Hey, I'm not in
You
any
took
way
away
saying,
something that nobody else took
I'm
away.
not trying to
get.
convince anybody else they should
I
take
want,
away
but I
from
want
it.
you to convince me because I
But
think
that's what we're
No.
expecting you to do.
I was so
This
confused
is-
by this
I'm
movie
trying
that
to
I don't
understand
know
why it
whether
hit
or
me.
not I should like it or not because I was so confused
okay.
by it. So I think I could easily be convinced that it's way better than I think it is.
See, that's where I'm
I mean,
at
maybe
kind
not,
of.
but it
No,
could,
I know,
yeah.
but that's where I'm at, Denny, too, watching it. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't know. There's a feeling I get like, it's hard to remember. Like back in the day before I sort of like got used to what Radiohead does, and I'd listen to their albums and I'd be like, I don't get it. I don't know what's going on, but this is really interesting, but I don't even know if I like it. And you're just sort of confused, you know, but you don't hate it. You're not like turned off by it. You're not like, yuck. You're just like, I don't know. And I sort of walked away from the film feeling like this in this sense, other than, again, it just might have been where I was at. Again, the girl, the music and everything just hit me, and fine, whatever. But other than that, I just did walk away sort of, and I've been just kind of thinking about the film a lot and not sure what to make of it, not disliking it. You know, again, I thought the acting was good. I thought I was surprised
Acting was good.
where it was going. For a while, it's like, oh, he's just going to be a good guy and he's going to accidentally get people killed. Except for the second guy he shoots is fucking murder, right? He just fucking.
I also thought he was going to bumble his way into success because of the first one,
and I was okay with that. Was okay, but then I got pretty confused with the second one, which was an outright shooting this guy who has his own daughter, has his own family,
which they just spent a bunch of time talking about how it's like
right to choose. And so, you know, then
the desperation, I guess, is what they were going for, but it wasn't clear that that's.
Right.
It was just like we heard that he's desperate because he lost his job.
Part of what got me
He
too
went
is
through a
like
bunch of emotions.
Sure, like desperation is one thing, but they're not without money. They still have a pretty nice rental apartment. It's not like they're living in the slums. Plus, when they still had the house, one part that really threw me off is the whole basis of this is that they fell into this position and they couldn't control it, but they were spending normally after he lost his job, and apparently the wife takes care of the finances. Didn't fucking tell him they were running out of money until they had to leave the house.
Just like she didn't tell him that she was fucking the other guy.
Well, she wasn't really fucking the other guy, was she? I didn't think she was.
I didn't think
really.
she was either.
I think she truly was.
You think she was?
I didn't think so.
I don't think the movie told us that she was.
I didn't think she
because
was. Well, that's your
what I
little
thought. I mean,
Is this you
cry with the
face on
child
TC
that's
affairs going on. We're even.
John adds his own little things in one way, and TC adds his own little things in
I
another
don't
way.
trust it. Right.
Yeah, I
So like the whole basis
with
there
that?
was
Sorry.
like it was too the comedy kind of dulled any impact, any of the moral stuff, any commentary it was trying to say, because it was definitely trying to say a lot. But what it was trying to say was repetitive, widely known, and it had no original thoughts on it because it didn't really have any thoughts besides this is what's happening and it's bad. And then it tries to drill you home with that. Oh, there's no other choice. All these humans are just like little lemmings following, you know, what is happening. And there's no solution presented in the movie either. So like, what the fuck are we supposed to take away from any of that?
Yeah, I agree. And that's just like, and that's why it's almost like maybe I really wanted to hold on to some good at the end, like her just something. Maybe then it was just because everything is pretty dark. It's really dark that like, you know, at the beginning of the film, he's rehearsing his like, I'm going to protect my employees. I'm going to like speak up for them, you know, and then at the end of the film, he's like, fuck everything else. I'm going to just fucking like take this job that renders all the humanity to be null and void, except for me in this position. And I'm going to be real happy. And that to me is really dark.
Yep.
On top, and you're right. I know there's comedy and there's some kind of meanderingness sort of about it, but I mean, and I don't know too.
I mean the plot,
know,
like what? Tell me if you get anything else from this movie besides this, right? Like right now in the world, AI is paper is like there are dying industries, and AI is taking over to some extent.
And people define there are some people, particularly men, and this is even a bigger deal in maybe Korea, but I can sympathize with it. People define themselves by their careers and who they are. Right. And so it's not necessarily just about the money, but it's also defining yourself with where you work and the company you work for and the what you put in terms of service.
Right. So those three things I agree are all in there.
Yep.
And it's not saying anything about it. It's just saying that that's a thing.
Yeah, no, in fact, at the end, it's saying, "Hey, sometimes it's worth it, right? Kid learns how to play cello. Am I right?
Right.
I mean, that's kind of the end of it, right?
She's getting her cello in her lessons. Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't get that either. Where him killing the people was worth it because his daughter is going to be a really good cellist. That's what you think the movie was trying to say at the end?
No.
I'm saying that like that's kind of it's all worth it to go through all that because now his family is still thriving and prospering.
Yeah.
I just got that
Because
like
he made those-
people who
he
win are
made those
cutthroat.
decisions.
I think
Right.
like throughout
Well, and
time,
also,
people
I
who
mean-
succeed are
No,
cutthroat. and
but there's also that's
Yeah.
the thing. That's the arc here for him and his wife, basically, that they're going to do whatever now. That they're like going to they're going to be just like the people that he was railing against before because
In the beginning.
because they have to, because there's no other
quote
choice.
The title,
Because there's no
yes.
other choice.
Right.
Say it for the
and
10th time in the
so-
movie, John. Say it again, John.
I know. That's the point, right? That's the idea. It's like this is where we are. There is
I
no
think they
other
could have
choice.
done that with
You're
like
on
an
a
hour
fucking rail.
cutout.
I
right?
think that's fair.
Get rid of those two guys in the middle. Don't need to have them killed.
yeah,
Who cares?
or again,
right? Get them the job.
Yeah.
Move right along.
The beginning,
Say the same
beginning
thing.
was pretty slow too in terms of how it ramped up.
So
I think
slow.
just
I
sort
didn't
of-
know what. I was like, this is
Oh my
terrible.
God.
First 40 minutes, I was like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this?
I was also sort
that
of
intro was long.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
just
it-
like,
it
wow.
was-
That
I agree-
it
I
got to a
agree.
point where we finally cut and like the story started, and I was like, oh my god, that was just the intro. Holy shit!
I had the same thought too.
Yeah, I almost expected,
fuck, man?
given that that and given some of the other films he's done, that we were going to get some serious shit happening.
I know
through
it
the
felt
rest
like
of the film,
like there's two stuff, but it's really weak two stuff. Give me some fucking next level two stuff, movie. You've already done
I know.
Old Boy with the pliers out of the mouth. Don't go
I was gonna say,
down.
Right,
Don't make
right.
it easier to
You gotta
digest.
go.
Yeah.
You gotta ratchet up.
Right.
I
You've
was-
already done
exactly.
one
direction.
So I think that's the other thing. I also was like, I was waiting for this to really blow up. I was thinking this film was just going to go nuts, and it did not. Even and so that is kind of a disappointment.
It was
but
much
I
more
mean,
like Decision to Leave. I'm not sure if you guys ever saw that one. That was his second to most recent movie.
No.
And I watched it, and I liked it less than this one. I didn't like that one at all. It was
Okay.
slow, and you expect things to happen, and nothing happens. It's like it's like what the fuck? But it got really high reviews, and it got nominations and shit. So, I mean, some movies are for some people, some are not. It's hard to when a director makes you
it looked
expect
great.
things.
It looked
Yeah.
good.
it looked great. I mean, and these
The score
are
was
Yeah.
interesting, but it
Yeah.
fit
these are themes
because
that
of the
are
cello.
pretty resonant right now. Even if this is really obvious, this stuff is pretty salient.
But
in
it's
our
not saying
times.
anything. That's what kind of pissed me off about it. Like it is, like we talked about. You have something to say, but
No.
you
Oh, no.
want to say
And-
something, but you have nothing to say.
No,
is
no,
how it
and
felt.
you're right. But you're right. It's
right.
also what you're saying is very simple. It's in the
Yeah.
fucking title of the film.
It's like, yes, of course,
Right.
all of the peons like us, instead of going after the corporations, we're all infighting with each other. That's definitely happening. But what the fuck are we supposed to do about it, movie? I don't know, and neither do you. Why do
Right.
you get away with
Kill
just like
people.
spouting
What
problems?
do you mean? The moral of the story is you kill them to get ahead. That's
what
what the
you're
movie
supposed
was
to
You're
do.
saying.
just going to be like
Right.
everybody else. You have no. At the end of the day, when it comes to it, you're going to be just like everybody else.
I would have liked
right?
it better if this movie recognized that's what normally happens, but then he realizes that it's the corporations that need to go, and then he starts attacking the corporations.
Yeah, he just goes and kills all those guys. That
Yes.
would have been that again. I was thinking that was the film.
Would have been a different kind of movie.
It would have been a better movie. in
No,
my
no. But when I
opinion.
saw the film and thought about its premise and keeping Oldboy in mind, I thought this guy was just going to go nuts on these people that took over his company or something, and we were going to see some kind of bloodbath there.
But even like when the cops started coming into the picture, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a crime drama."
right,
All right,
right,
there
right.
we
But
go.
just there
And
for
then
a
it never
joke.
did that either.
Just there for a
It's like,
joke.
what the fuck?
Oh, look at the
But-
pit next to the house. Isn't
I
that
guess
funny?
it's almost
Right.
interesting how this film kept like defying sort of expectations.
In a bad way.
I know, but it's interesting how it kind of kept doing it, where you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're gonna go here. Nope. Oh, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Nope. No, we're gonna nope."
That's part of the thing I had a problem with too, because again, I was pretty entertained scene for scene, but a lot of it didn't seem like it even like why does this movie exist? The scenes didn't really matter. Like TC was saying, I didn't necessarily dislike the scene where he's getting drunk with the guy. I thought that scene was
Right.
pretty good, but
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of it, it didn't need to be in the movie.
No,
right? Like it
I
didn't
know.
say
Actually,
anything.
the scene where he's like, where the first killing, where he's fighting with the guy and his wife, that was pretty hilariously done.
Yep.
Really well done. Like if this was a comedy, a
When
farce.
she was, that's the thing. That whole scene was a comedy scene. She's chasing
Yeah,
him down
yeah.
the street screaming. I was laughing pretty
Yeah,
hard.
no,
when that
he's
was
like
going
running
on.
the way he's like screaming in his car.
Yeah.
How they're all scrabbling
Or
for the gun.
the Russian
Or-
doll
yeah.
mitts.
Yeah,
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 he
yeah,
took
I
out
know.
the
I know.
four
And
mitts,
he just,
the
I know.
nesting mitts.
And she's like, 2 bullets and you're dead? I mean, again, pretty funny.
It was
They're
pretty
having a
good.
conversation over really loud music about his
Right,
wife.
right.
And
That
like-
was funny. And it's sort of
I mean,
the
it
music's
was.
almost punctuating what they're saying. Like it's sort of like almost following it.
I was
But-
happy that we were watching a Ford movie then, because like you couldn't like we had subtitles, so I knew what they were saying, but it was so loud I couldn't even hear them talking. So
Right,
I wonder
right.
if they subtitled
It-
that for South Korean people.
That's a
when
good
they
point.
show
They
it.
might have. But I like, again, those scenes were pretty great. I think a lot of the action scenes were great, individually taken. But I agree. Even like, again, when you get to the drama or when he shoots the guy in the second killing, it's intense and scary. It's frightening the way it plays out and the way how it's so
'Cause it's so
sudden
cold
and violent.
Hey, it's fucked up, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
It's done
And
realistically,
that's really-
which is fucking weird for this movie that the last killing had him hilariously running down the street as this woman's just zigzagging and screaming.
Right.
"Ah!"
Well, that's not the last.
Like
the
a
last
fucking
killing.
Muppet.
But I guess
Why-
it's because they're trying to show that he's getting better at it too.
Oh, maybe. I
Okay,
guess
he
so,
fucked
like-
up on
like-
the first one,
Right,
and on the
right,
second
and
one he
didn't really
lures
kill
this
him.
guy out, waits
Right.
for him on the side of the road, and
Right,
then
right.
kills him. And he's supposed to be showing that he's getting a little bit more crafty with it, but then that
so.
goes away, and then
And
we
then, well,
don't,
the
and that
third one
doesn't
is-
continue.
the third
The
one
third
is
one
sorta
was very
weird.
crafty. There was a lot of
Right.
steps to that plan.
But I don't understand. Why did he bury him in the ground? Why did you have to do that?
I know, John.
Okay,
This is how
tell me.
fucked up I am. I knew
Okay,
immediately.
yeah. Why do you mean you know? Huh?
Because John, what happened? All right, let me walk you through this so you can
Yeah,
come
walk
to it
me
yourself.
through this, serial killer, Danny.
What would you do, John? Let me just ask you that question.
Well, so let's say.
So
you've
what
already
was
got-
the goal?
No,
What was
just
the
answer
goal?
the question.
Wait,
We
you
gotta
just
stay- we
asked
gotta
me
stay-
what you would do.
Sorry.
You've already
Let
got
me
the-
let me ask a little more detailed question to lead you in the
no.
right direction.
Yes,
If you wanted
yes.
to make this guy seem like he choked on his own vomit,
Right.
what would you do to do
Couldn't
that?
you just stick with the plastic wrap around the head and like shove food in his mouth and put the plastic? Why do you have to bury him?
Because he's going to wake up.
Well, you got the plastic wrap. You could already restrain him.
You're going to tie him up to a chair, John, where there's going to be bruises where the ropes are in his arms. When he wakes up and starts thrashing, you're going to get a
there
bunch
you
of
go.
bruises, and they're going to think it's a murder because he was tied up. If you bury him in the dirt, John, and he wakes up, which he's gonna, there's not going to be any bruises because all the weight's going to be distributed along inside of the dirt. He's not going to be able to move.
My biggest fear.
How did you know that?
I'm a
Danny?
fucking
'Cause that's-
serial killer, dude.
No. Okay. Where did you know?
We're going to
Have you
remove
seen
that
it in
from
another
the
film?
podcast
I'm interested.
to
No.
preserve.
I watch
to
a lot
preserve
of
Denny.
I watch a lot of horror movies and I've never actually seen that. I thought that was a pretty good idea, but it did come to me pretty immediately, which kind of made me scared for myself when I was watching the movie because I had that idea too. Because I thought he was going to bury him when he was
Right. I did
digging
too.
a
It's a
pit.
lot of work.
And then his
Yeah.
head was just like, okay, well, he's going to make it look like a fake thing. I'm like, well, then why did he bury him? I was like, why? What would be the reasoning? And I was like, oh, because he doesn't want people to know it's a murder, right?
Right. So
And
he's
any other way to do it,
like
it would-
immobilizing him without restraints.
Yeah. So it made sense,
Wow.
John. That part checked out for me, and I'm now less comfortable living in my own head.
Yeah.
All right.
You
All
should
right.
tell
All right.
Naomi about that. Just
Yeah.
to help her, make whatever decision she needs to.
Yeah. One of the friends I went to this movie with had the same question, and I answered it. And
You're like, oh, actually,
Like, hey, you know
Actually,
what? It's been great, but maybe we should go separate ways.
Right. Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
just
Yeah.
if you want to kill somebody and make it look like an accident, I've thought about this a lot. Want to come over and have drinks?
Hey, you know that if you throw them underground and then put dirt on them, there won't be any restraints.
I've got
right?
lots of vodka in the house. Let's go have some drinks. No, thanks. Come on, I got a backyard fire pit.
I mean, they put it in the movie. I can't be the only person who have figured out why they did that.
Well, no, I mean, I'm sure people had to look it
No.
up, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, but I
They
was
know now.
puzzled. I had no idea what was going on there.
I mean,
was confused.
so I didn't get part of the reason I also didn't like this movie is, and I don't know why this happened, but I didn't understand what the fuck was happening until maybe like later than halfway through the movie, where there's a phone call to that papyrus company that's saying like that's hiring
Right,
people,
right.
and the guy's like, 2 of our hire guys
Moon
are
paper.
dead now.
Well,
and I'm like, oh, that's what he's doing? I had no fucking idea before this moment.
because he's like, how
Oh,
many?
I caught
mean,
on pretty quick that that's what he was
Yeah.
going to do when
Yeah.
he was moving the papers around.
I
Obviously.
see, dude, that was
Yeah.
the scene that confused me
Oh.
the most. I was like, I don't know what this paper scene is about. I don't know what he's
shit.
doing right
He must
here.
have missed
Oh yeah,
where
no,
he's like,
he's
yeah,
putting himself in front of the line there.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, he's
gonna
like,
take
how
out the
many
rest of
applicants? He's having that talk. How many applicants would there be? There'd be 4 or so. To me, it seems really that seems pretty hard to believe that. Oh, how he knows how many applicants there's going to be. And
Well,
he
reading the
knows he's
Wikipedia,
gonna-
he figured it out by calling somebody. Like there are parts of this movie I think I might not have been paying attention to closely in the beginning, but like there if you go to the Wikipedia page, it explains how he got the names,
Oh,
and I don't remember that
well,
happening.
he got the names by advertising a fake company.
Right, there you go.
So right. But I still think it's like it's still a little bit far fetched that he's going to get just the right. I mean, there's millions of people. There's thousands or hundreds that could apply for this
There's
job.
probably
so he's just
one
gonna-
paper worker. It's that Pulp magazine. He did it in the
Right.
Pulp magazine, right?
Right,
That's like
right,
the number
right.
one
So-
paper producers
I
magazine
know.
in the world.
So I guess he had it narrowed down already, but it's just really interesting to think that his master plan worked so well that he could identify the 4 people that would apply that might be more qualified than him, or 3, and kill them. And so just that seemed a little far fetched, a little bit of a risky sort of thing to do to like actually make it work, but whatever. Yeah. So I'm sorry you were confused, and that made it probably hard to follow what
So
the hell
confused.
was going on for a while.
Can I ask? I went to this movie 100% blind. Did either of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that wasn't it.
All I saw was the picture with the guy holding the flower pot.
That's
which
all
is,
I saw,
again,
too.
great scene. Awesome
That was funny
scene.
when she was
that
like
was
lifting
awesome.
weights.
Yeah,
That was
right.
a great
No,
way
and
to
he's
like
sitting
be
there,
like, I see
and
you.
he's holding it, and then the water comes on his head.
Yeah.
And he's just like, again, beautifully done, amazingly acted.
Picking up bigger pots.
Right. I know. No, it's just, again, there's so many like in isolated components. There are many good things about this film.
Yeah.
I think like any given scene is, again, masterfully done, very well acted, either really funny or really dark. But when it's all stitched together, then it gets confusing. Maybe it sort of explains my kind of perplexity with it. It's like I don't know what to make of it as a whole. I liked parts of it quite a lot. But then when you put it all together, I'm like, I don't know what to do with
I
it.
think I'm on the same page.
I mean, it can't be that good. You got to the end and you were thinking about something completely different.
Well, yeah, I think it just.
I mean,
I'm just going to
think
pretend
that-
like my ending is the real ending.
It's not like the last one where
just-
like we got to the end and I was like, "Fuck this movie,"
It
right?
just-
like you
it
knew
just- no,
what
no,
you
no,
didn't
that
like
just-
about it.
Yeah,
This
that
one,
just
you know.
resonated with something I'm going through and other
Right.
experiences I have, and I think that
Yeah.
that just somehow that again that her playing, her like doing the like showing the notation, the mom's reaction, beautifully done. Like that again. in
I thought it was really
isolation,
pretty and a very
it's
cool
really
idea
beautiful.
to put in there. But my thought it was, that's cool. What does that have
But
to do
you're
with
like-
anything?
But you're right, I know. But when you think of it in the context of the whole movie, it gets confusing.
It's just the bookend.
Right.
They put it in as like see, she can play now.
Yeah,
It was all worth it.
But then we move
Wasn't
to the
it?
credit scene where you're seeing, the destruction of trees, just sort of indicating that the whole thing that, the whole career, the whole like industry is shit, kind of, So let alone like whether this guy's bad or his bosses are bad, So yeah, I don't know.
Are
I just
are those machines
yeah.
real? Do those machines exist right now, or was that computer graphics? I couldn't
Oh,
tell.
I don't know. It was like
don't know.
it did seem to be like let's find the most like tree torture, like whatever machine that looks like it's really torturing trees as it chops them down.
Mhm.
Let's get that. Yeah. So you're right. It is sort of like seemed like it's ideal for what the message they're trying to get across, where you're just like brutally destroying trees, not just like chopping them down or whatever, but like brutally taking them down.
I still prefer Train Dreams for a apocalyptic tree movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
Paper's bad. I guess
That's
mining for rare metals is also bad. There's not anything we
Everything
can
is
do.
bad, Denny.
Everything is bad.
Everything is bad.
They should
That's
make more
the
movies
moral.
about it. Because I didn't
Yeah.
quite know that everything.
That cello is made from rainforest wood, Denny.
All right, John, you're done for the night. That's your high note. Yeah.
Thank you.
What else in this movie? We got anything else?
No, I just say I'm glad I watched it. I think it was worth the watch, and in terms of like well put together. This is somebody who knows how to make films. It's too bad. I wanted it to succeed too, because I like the themes too. I think the themes are important. So it's kind of a bummer that it didn't all come together better.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just present a problem and not present a solution. That just irritates me. At face value.
You were okay with Begonia. I mean,
Or at least make a
I guess
coherent statement
the
on
solution in Begonia was we're just
know?
going to fucking blow everybody up. That's the answer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that seems right. That's a solution.
Yeah. That didn't seem like a real good solution either. That was annoying.
It's a fun one to watch, though.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
And at least the ending wasn't like super depressing, and I wasn't confused about it at all. I was like, okay, their aliens are real, and they're going to blow up the planet. I get it.
Yeah.
This one, I'm like, why? Why did I watch this? What am I supposed to take away from this? I laughed a few times. The thing is, if you can go into this just thinking it's going to be a weird comedy, I think that would be the best way to go into it. Weird comedy and nothing else. And I would have enjoyed it more.
Right. Don't anticipate too much. I mean, Oldboy, in contrast, was so shocking and riveting and disturbing.
darker and hilarious.
I know. And so I think that was kind of the other thing too, is I was kind of going in there thinking we might see something similar, and that's a high bar.
Yeah.
So, sweetheart. Hey, sorry, Samantha just came home.
Oh. You haven't seen The Handmaiden, right, TC?
No,
Nice.
I haven't. We'll get to that.
That's going to be a good one.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
You're getting big. You're growing up fast.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Why are you in the underworld?
It's from the previous movie we watched.
It was about ping pong.
Yeah.
Camera froze just now.
Oh.
Oh, TC,
Oh,
that's
shoot,
an
it did.
unfortunate freeze frame there for you, TC.
Hello?
Hello. Where are you coming from?
TC just had an internet
I don't know.
malfunction. This happens all
You just come from somewhere?
Dance.
Oh, from dance?
Yeah.
Nice. How did that go? Nice.
Nice.
What are you guys practicing for?
Competition?
Do you have one coming up?
Yes.
When's the next one?
I don't know.
Soon?
But it's coming up.
It's soon?
Yeah.
Nice.
That much you know.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
And Godspeed.
I know nothing about dance. I'm sure you'll be great.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Hook? Is that the name of his dog?
Don't know.
What's your dog's name?
Anyway, Hook.
Hook. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh no! I showed you the dog. Though.
I've seen the dog. I didn't know its name was Hook, though.
Yeah, well, he it was the at the Humane Society where he got him. They do a theme for each litter, and their theme was Peter Pan, and his little tail was broken, so they called him Hook because he had a little crooked tail.
You got the villain dog.
I know.
Checks out.
It's cool. His tail is actually really cool because it has this crook in it. It sort of like looks like a lightning bolt, and when he wags it, it like goes in circles because it's got like a weight on the end now because it's like kinked. So it's really cute.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, I think we're getting close to the end of this episode.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, what else you got?
There's bare bones trivia. There was an 20-minute long interview with the director on The Daily Show, believe it or not. Park Chan-wook was on there with the translator, speaking of Ronnie Chang. And not too much information. If you like this guy, you can watch it and you can kind of see what he thinks about the movie industry so far, or like currently, and it's not great. And so he weirdly blamed the audiences for not going to the theaters anymore. You're like, that's not it.
Well,
He didn't want to blame anybody in the industry because he said because he wants
Might not
another
work
job.
again.
You
Right.
could arguably like people
there's
are going out
only
and
a
seeing
few
movies
that are
as
going
much.
to keep working for
I don't know.
the foreseeable future here.
Right. We had COVID, and then we have a lot of films that aren't worth seeing, and I don't know what else.
And now we got AI.
Now we got AI. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah. So this movie, they announced it in 2009. This book came out a few years before that, and he read it pretty early on and knew he wanted to make it.
Oh, it was a book.
It was a book. It was called The Axe by Donald Westlake.
Oh.
And
Was the book better than this?
I don't know.
I wonder.
Hard to say.
I had no
I'm not
idea.
going to read it. But he liked the idea of like workers fighting each other and not going after
Right. Not going after. Yeah.
who's
that's
actually
fair.
at fault. Which is true, but I don't want to repeat myself. So he tried to make it in America for 15 years, but didn't work out. So he had to go to South Korea to make it because industry is dying, guys. It's a dying industry. Took 5 months to shoot it. That's kind of a long time. Usually movies take, a month to shoot, month to 2 months on average. So 5 months is quite a bit. But it was only made for, 17 billion won, which equates to about 12 million USD.
Wow.
Which is not that much considering
it's not.
what it looks like.
Mm.
And all the locations and things like that. And there was some CG towards the end, and it was a little noticeable, but it wasn't terrible. The paper cutting robot thing.
Oh, cool. I like the sort of environment.
I
he was in.
wondered, is that really how they do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the whacking of the stick, dude? Is that check for like air bubbles in the paper? What is that?
Yeah. I don't know. Just something you do to test it.
And do you really make paper that giant of a reel? Who uses that giant paper?
It's like a big roll of toilet
The
paper.
printing companies
That's
or
what I thought.
something? I don't know.
Oh, that's a giant
That'll last
fucking
me
toilet
30
paper
years right there.
Yeah. He's cutting a square.
The last piece of trivia I have is this movie got a 9-minute standing ovation at the Venice Film Festival, believe it or not. 9 minutes.
I can see it though. It's production wise, it's very good. I thought.
No.
And I guess it might be enough for some people just to bring up topics like we're destroying the environment. AI is bad. Corporations are bad. Humans are assholes. Like all these things are true, and just bringing them up might be enough for some people.
Not only is it bad, but you will conform to it.
To survive.
Right. You will.
And one thing
And-
so not to dwell on the title of the movie for too long, but one of the reasons I was so confused is because there was one point in the movie where someone was talking about how one of the guys was a drunk because he was sad that he got fired. It was the first guy that died. His wife.
Or
And
his wife was saying, like, you just could have done something better than this.
Doesn't
right?
that one message in that one scene go against the entire rest of the movie and the title of the movie?
Well, for some reason, the way I sort of interpreted it was encouraging the character because he was doing something. He was taking action. He was taking matters into his own hands.
Oh, instead of getting drunk in his chair, he was like murdering people, and that was a good thing?
Yep.
I didn't get that, but I could see I could see where you're coming from.
I was kind of thinking that was kind of the direction. What
But
did
she's
she
I
saying-
caught that. I thought that she was saying that like as Denny took it. It's like, okay, why don't you just open your mouth and speak up about it?
Right, or
And, like, that
why
would've
don't you go
solved all
like
these
go
things.
to the cap? Do the book cap.
I thought maybe it was like he should be talking to his wife right now.
One thing I did enjoy, I did enjoy
No.
which didn't,
I don't get that. I mean, I'm confused. TC, you might be right. I'm fucking confused in this movie.
It was hard to figure that out. I don't know.
What it didn't happen a ton, but I did like it where the main character would take things he heard and reuse them in other situations. Like he would take other people's words and then reuse them as they didn't do it a lot, but I did I was enjoying that sort of thing, how he would like listen to other people and then take those words and use them to his benefit in other situations.
This aggression will not stand, man.
Yeah, right. Yes.
I don't even know what you're talking about in this movie, though, to be honest. When did he repeat things?
He did it like 2 or 3 times when he was talking with his wife. Like when his wife was like, they were having a conversation with his wife and he was repeating some of the same words he saw from the first guy that got killed. The first guy said some things that were sort of poetic and then he repeated them to his wife.
Yeah, okay, I remember that. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he did that like once or twice. It was funny. Two pieces of trivia I learned just from looking at the Wikipedia for the book.
Nice.
One is that he in the book
Johnny's
he
a bridge
kills-
book corner. Johnny's
he
Wikipedia corner.
He kills 7 people. Right.
It's not
right.
quite reading the book, but he's
No,
still
it is
reading
not
something.
at all. I'm
There's
reading
words
something.
involved. He killed 7 people.
Yeah.
Well, you got to cut
There-
that down. It's a movie. You don't have time for 7
right,
people. It
right.
took him a half an
They
hour
could've
for each
done
one in
with
this
3.
movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. They could have done with 1 or 2.
And
Sounds like a TV show, to be honest. 1
in
hour for the
2000
setup, 7 more episodes for each murder,
Oh,
and
you
then
could
do
just
the
have-
paper factory for the last
You
episode.
could have
something
really
like that.
just had it be like almost like a montage scene if you wanted to go with all 7, It could have had some fun.
Or just shorter. Just
Yeah.
shorter. Tighten it up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Easy hour
I know.
could have been cut out.
I admit, again, it moved so slow, and I was like, oh, he's still back at the first guy's house? Like he went back there like 3-4 times. I don't know. So,
I mean, it was
did
kind of
sort
funny. Like when he got bit by the snake, the whole scene
Right.
with the wife sucking the thing
Right,
out, it
that
was
was
like
funny.
that was pretty funny. And then he puts on fucking clamming boots or whatever the hell the next time he goes out
Right,
there. So
right,
he's
right.
running
It
around with
was
giant
funny.
pants
Right.
on. Pretty funny.
Yeah, also funny. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
The other thing, this was made into a French film in 2005 called The Axe. So this is the second film adaptation by Costa Graves. So he did Missing,
The director of the first one?
the director of the first one. Yeah,
Missing. I didn't see that one. I don't think.
wasn't that with?
This is Wikipedia Corner with John, where we
Yeah.
try to figure out
No, no,
things.
no.
Slowly
It
read
was-
the
questions
internet,
and we try to
one word
figure it
at
out.
a time.
It was a 1982 film that I don't really know much about, so never mind.
Good thing you brought it up, John. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
sorry.
thank God for that. Now I got 4 edit points.
Trying to
Jesus
help.
fucking
Sorry,
Christ.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get it so that we just go cut in and then export out.
Sorry. Production behind the scenes here, folks.
Editing's for rubes. Gotta tighten it up.
That's right. Okay.
Start going directly from Google Meet right to publish soon enough.
Just dump it right into Libsyn. Don't even
Oh my
add
God,
the bumpers
fuck
to it. Just throw
That's
it
what
in
most
there.
people do.
Yeah. All right. Anything else we want to talk about in the movie?
No.
No. I don't remember the score. TC, you mentioned it. I honestly couldn't tell you what kind of music
It was just it just jumped right in when it started, and it kind of just was constant throughout, and it was orchestral, which I like.
Yeah, it worked.
And I thought they
it
were
worked
doing
well.
that because I was like, oh, there's the cello. We're going to see more of the instruments. And then that didn't really materialize. So, but the score overall was decent. I mean, it was to the point where it was constant, but you weren't really disturbed by it. At least I wasn't, but I also like.
I wasn't either because I can't remember it even existing.
I thought it blended really well. I
And it did
enjoyed
what
the score.
It was supposed to do then. Yeah.
Nice. Good thing it was there. Otherwise, it would have been real quiet.
It would have been really quiet
Just
because
a lot of nothing.
There's a lot of nothing.
Yeah. Top 250.
Absolutely not.
Nah.
Sorry.
Do you change your go to the theaters now, John, or you still go to the theaters to see it?
No, I like this. I still
a long
thought
2
I thought it
hours.
was interesting. I was happy. I was in a comfortable chair. I was happy. And if you go, maybe I should say, I could preface it. If you like Ford films and you can find a theater with a really comfortable chair, then you're going to be all right.
Where did you see Marty Supreme? Not at this theater?
I know. I saw it at the we only have one theater now. We have like one actual theater around. We used to have three, and not counting the independent theater. Now we have one usual theater,
AMC
and
or
then
something?
and then we have it's a Marcus Theater. Where every time with the Marcus Theaters here, you have to watch the owner of Marcus Theater sit with maybe sometimes he gets a celebrity by him and talk about the movies. It's really annoying. But
Before you watch the movie?
Yeah. Well, he's like, it's part of the Marcus. Welcome to Marcus Theater. You know,
That's
they had,
fucking
like,
weird.
Jack Black sat by him one time. I think, I don't know. It's just,
Is it a chain or is it just this one?
it's a chain. No, it's a chain. No,
Never heard of
apparently
it.
they're pretty. They must be pretty rich. Maybe just in our area, more. But they're doing really well, I guess.
Remember there was
but,
Manny
yeah.
from Jordan's Furniture. If you went to that IMAX at Jordan's,
Oh,
you'd see
yeah.
like,
I
hey,
love that.
Manny.
That's
Hey,
hilarious.
Manny, how's it
Yeah.
going?
How can you not sit
That's
there and
right.
think, the fucking markup on this shit must be outrageous? Because look, they've got a fucking IMAX theater here.
They make you
So,
walk
yeah,
out
let's-
through the store. It's
Right.
ridiculous. That
Well,
place is
yeah, the
hilarious.
whole New Orleans
That's
theme
great.
walking
Yeah.
down through the store. It
I
was
missed
crazy.
that theater. They had the butt blasters, and Manny was like,
Yeah.
"We got butt blasters in every seat," and you're like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
butt blasters."
Yeah, you damn right you do.
That's
You
right.
you're rolling in money. I don't know how you're doing
Yes,
it, Manny.
blasters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right next to Kelly's roast beef, folks.
Oh, Kelly's. Love that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Great hangover food, or while you're
Ah,
drunk
it's awesome.
food. Preventative food, actually. It's like medicine.
Just anytime. It's great. I'm a huge
It's the
Kelly's roast
Boston
beef fan.
equivalent of the San Diego Mexican food place. I think that was our drunk food. Like after we played shows and stuff in San Diego, you go to the 24-hour Mexican places that were all over the places. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they're called El Roberto Dados or whatever. It'd be basically El Roberto, but it'd be some kind of play on that word because apparently I don't know why, but they didn't want to name themselves the same thing. But they'll be like Adalbertos and whatever. You just go there and it was all the same food. It was great.
Did they serve beef only within 2 slices of bread and serve it with beef water?
Oh,
you
God,
could dip it into?
no. Carne asada burritos, dude. No, taquitos and carne asada burritos. And it was great.
I prefer fast
so
food
good.
Chinese food.
Oh, God.
Golden Light, Kikau Lau, Davis Square,
Yeah.
undercooked chicken fingers, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Gross.
Yeah.
I miss
the
Boston.
salmonella special.
Yeah.
You
Can't
can't get
tell if I'm throwing
salmonella.
up from the booze or if I'm throwing up from the chicken.
I'm dunking all the undercooked chicken in a big vat of alcohol in my stomach. It disinfects it
Fine.
before it hits
It'll
anything.
ferment. Everything's good.
I have thought that before.
Yeah.
This food might be
As long
bad
as you're
for
drunk
me,
enough,
right?
you can't get sick. That's a rule.
Right. That's right. The alcohol is going to kill all that.
Yeah. Self-sanitize.
That's right.
All right. For next week.
So what next week? Hey,
we got a little
what are we
options.
doing now?
We can go to the theater again.
Yay. Can we?
There's one more I want to see.
What is it?
It's called Hamnet.
Ah, right.
Can I?
Okay.
Okay.
At first, I was like, that movie's going to fucking suck. And then I saw a couple trailers later, and I was like,
It's pretty good.
it might be pretty good.
I
It's,
don't know if I'll
the
be able
Chloe
to get that
Zhao
near me.
Director who did the Shit in a Bucket movie, which I don't forget if we liked or not. I think I liked that one. Frances McDormand poops in a bucket, works at Amazon. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah, no, that was good. That was
Ah,
good. That was
yeah.
Teasy was
Nomad.
Nomad.
Right.
There you go. Best picture winner. Nomad.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah,
one looks
wow.
like it has a story and stuff, and it looks
Okay.
pretty good. It's a
shit.
story
I-
about
I-
someone writing the play Hamlet, isn't it? Hamlet about
Is it?
Well,
Hamlet.
it has Shakespeare stuff in it. The problem is I don't know if I'll be able to see it
Oh, they don't have it.
because it's not at the Marcus Theater here.
Oh.
Well, they haven't done their interview yet, so it might be coming. You never know.
No,
Trying to get
no,
Chloe.
I think it was out a while ago. That's the problem. Is
Oh,
I know
okay.
it was here for a while.
I saw
Now
it in
it's not.
the theater I was in. I
Oh,
figured it
that's
was
too bad.
still around, but maybe
Yeah,
not.
so I'm
so
not.
take a
I'm
look,
not going to
maybe-
be able to see it really.
Okay, so
We'll have to wait until it's streamable on that one.
So then we have two other options. They're both rentable, but they're money now. So sentimental value has been at the top of my list for a while. It's still $15 to rent, which is quite a bit. And then there's It Was Just an Accident, which I've wanted to see for a while too, and that's only $10 to rent.
Oh, well, we could do that one. Let's see.
Say $5. Watch the other one.
Let's be cheap.
Yeah.
Which one do we want to watch?
We're
to
gonna
be
watch
cheap?
all of them anyway. So
Right. So The Secret Agent will be out January 30th. So that
in
but that's
theaters
not-
or renting.
yeah, in theaters.
Ooh, nice.
So we should maybe not this week, but the next week. That
Or we could just go see this Zelda movie.
Well, is it out?
Hey.
That one's
It's coming
not
out the 23rd.
for The 23rd?
Yeah, which is in 3 days. So this weekend.
Let's see.
It's probably not going to get an award. So if we're doing award season stuff, we should probably stick to the awards ones. And the reviews of the Zelda one aren't
Obex.
out yet. So
Yeah, that one. So Obex at least isn't going to be a Pops until the 30th too, unfortunately. So Obex and The Secret Agent are going to start on the 30th. There's the Chronology of Water, which is on the 24th. That's the Kristen Stewart movie starring
Kristen
Reggie
Stewart.
Poots. Kristen Stewart, yeah. Sorry. Did I say Christine?
no, you just said a Kristen Stewart movie starring, and I said Kristen Stewart. She's an actor, right? I don't know. I'm confused.
She's directing it.
Making
She's
movies
actually
that
not
she
starring.
makes
She's
for herself.
directing this one
Oh, gotcha.
about a swimmer.
That's you're. I mean, you're just saying it like that's expected that we would want to watch that. I have at face value that doesn't mean anything to me.
I know.
I say
Iron-
we watch.
yeah.
It Was Just an Accident. We rent it.
Okay, and then
All right.
we'll do Secret Agent next and Obex both if we want
Yes.
to do Obex too because Obex looks cool.
Okay, sounds
Cool.
good.
Sounds like a
okay.
plan.
So what's it called again? It's called.
It Was Just an Accident.
It was
Okay.
just an accident.
Yeah.
All right. Fine.
There was no other
film.
choice. It was just an
They
accident.
got the
Maybe-
Palm d'Or, guys. Set the bar
All
high. Palm
Okay,
d'Or
good.
winner.
I was just like it's another film where the title just says everything you need to know about the movie, just
Yeah.
like this one.
What's the accident though? I'm curious to find out what the accident was.
That's fair.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Talk to you guys next week.
See you later.
All right. Take care, guys.
See ya.